Okay, you're welcome to AccraVice.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
so
you so
today
much.
today we are talking once again to Mr. Jude Nwanyanwu.
Yes.
So
Although weekend. You
yes,
forgot that one.
okay.
Yeah.
So Odogu. So please
Yeah.
introduce yourself briefly to us so that the viewers can know who it is.
Okay. My name is Jude Chikwado Nwanyanwu Odogwike. Yes. I'm an Igbo man, a businessman, uh, a husband, and a father. Yes.
Okay, so once again you're welcome to AccraVice. You know, last time you were here on a philanthropic mission
Yes.
as the then president of Oganiru Brothers Association
Okay.
to help in repatriating a stranded girl who was lured to Ghana by way of human trafficking.
Yes.
So thank God that everything went smoothly. She found her way back. Kudos to you and the Oganiru team. Right now, you are no
Yes.
longer president.
Yes.
You are now ex-president, the fifth ex-president of
The
Oganiru
association. Yeah.
Brothers Association. That's right. So Mr. Jude, you are a Nigerian in Ghana.
Yes, I'm in Nigeria.
And now this particular series on AccraVice is basically addressing the Nigerian in Ghana,
Okay.
challenges we face, triumphs that we see. And, I want you to first start off softly by telling us some of the struggles you faced on your personal journey as a Nigerian and what you do and your triumphs. Let's start from there.
Okay. Thank you very much for inviting me over to use your platform. I I so much appreciate that kind gesture. Yes, personally, in all honesty, I wouldn't say that I have faced any difficulties since I came to Ghana.
Mm,
Maybe others might have different stories,
mm,
but for me, for the simple reason that before I came to Ghana, my elder brother was here already. So when I came to Ghana, the only difficulties I faced was personal challenges. When you have your ambition and what you want to do, getting there, it's not always easy.
mm.
So it was personal target
Struggle.
that I set for myself that I see as the struggle that I have. So no struggle.
Okay. Okay, so now let's get to the nitty-gritty. Oganiru Brothers Association is a Igbo primarily association.
Yes.
And based on what has been going on in Ghana, based on the current affairs,
Mm-hmm.
your outlook on the situation is going to be very, very helpful
Okay.
to the Nigerians that are observing the situation,
Okay.
to the Ghanaians that are observing the situation.
Okay.
So right now, you as a Igbo head in your own right, what do you think about the current Izindibo conundrum that we are facing in Ghana and the Ghanaians and some Ghanaians that are like on the Nigeria must go bandwagon? What do you think about this?
Okay. First of all, I want to appreciate Ghanaians for their hospitality. Like as I said before, I have been here for a while, and I have never had any running with any Ghanaian. You understand? Both in my church and in my business and whatever thing that I do in Ghana, I've never had any running with Ghanaians. The challenges you have with Ghanaians is the same challenges you have with every other person, in every other part of the world. So as for that, being accommodating and things like that, I give it to Ghanaians. They are good
Mm,
people. So that's aside. First of all, I want to maybe educate people more about the Igbo as a people,
mm.
Igbo as a people, and Igbo culture. You understand?
All
Because
right.
there's a saying in my language that if you don't know where the rest started beating you from, definitely you will not know where it stopped beating
Mm-hmm.
you. Yes. First of all, I'm an Igbo man. I'm an Igbo man. And in Igbo tradition, Igbos are not buried outside. Before you say that, I, as an Igbo man, that I'm coming to take over your land, I want to, first of all, let you understand that an Igbo man cannot be buried outside Igbo land.
Mostly.
Mostly, no responsible Igbo man, unless what we call a fulef. You understand? Unless it's an efulef. Are you getting my point?
What is the feeling with Chairman?
Efulef is like a hooligan. Are you getting my point? Like
a homeless person.
That is
yes, you are lost.
You are lost. Are you getting my point? No responsible Igbo man can be buried outside. Even if it cut across an Igbo woman, our wives, we don't bury people outside. Even if you die in the United States, they will bring your corpse to your place and bury. And we don't bury in the cemeteries. Often we bury in our compounds. And every Igbo man, every successful Igbo man, have his own palace, retirement home. I, as a person, I celebrated my 50th birthday last month. Already I've started planning for my retirement. So no Igbo man is ready to live outside Igbo land at a certain age. And no Igbo man can be buried outside Igbo land. So before you think that Igbo man is coming to take your land, first of all, you should understand that Igbo people does not even stay outside Igbo land after a certain number of years.
Yes.
You get it? So the propaganda or whatever thing anybody is bringing to you that Igbo man want to come and settle in Ghana is uncalled for. It's not true. It can never happen. As I speak to you now, if you like, I can open my phone. I will show you a page that we have opened. This is about a sister that died here. She does not belong to any association. But for the simple reason that she's a mother, she has 2 children. We have to put ourselves together and trying to send the corpse back to Nigeria. By Monday, the body will be leaving Ghana for Nigeria. So Igbos does not live outside permanently. As for traveling, Igbos will travel a lot. But living permanently in a strange land is not our thing. Yes. So I believe that the earlier people understand this, the earlier we're able to resolve this.
I've heard what you have to say, but I have one important question.
Okay.
Mr. The Ezendibu,
Okay.
King Ihanetu, he's married to a Ghanaian.
Okay.
He has naturalized a Ghanaian. And from the information that I've gathered, the wife is also a queen mother. Being that Nigerians not Nigerians, the Igbos are not buried in Ghana, and after a while, a serious Igbo man must retire to his home base, to his palace that he has created for himself.
Yes.
Being that this is the case, and given the Ghanaian citizenship and the queen mother he has married, are you sure this man can go back to his hometown? Is the wife going to agree?
No, it is not in the place of the wife to agree or not to agree. Yeah, it's true that when 2 married are 1. But the wife would have come across this culture. You understand? Because I know that him being a prominent person, I'm sure that he must have traveled to his hometown with his wife and the kids. So the wife should understand. And when you get close to the Igbo, and Igbo na Ghana, you also know that he has already built a retirement place for himself. So he is not going to, even if he have dual citizen, he's an Igbo man. He knows that when the time comes, he will go back to his hometown. So his wife's case is a different case because his wife too is coming from somewhere that have their own strong culture. Are you getting my point? There are also other tribes that have similar cultures that are not buried outside. So if the wife too share the same culture as he is, then that means they understand themselves.
So it's very important for the Ghanaian ladies that have a Igbo sweetheart to put this at the back of their head and know that you have to follow him back at some time. You either have to follow him back or not. That's what it is. It is what
Yes,
it is.
yes. At the same time, it boils down to their personal decisions. I told you that in Igbo land, it's not compulsory to come and drag you away from
But she
the.
has to think about it too.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah.
has to
These
think
are
about it.
these are critical questions that some people don't ask their husband before
And
they
they
go
should
into.
ask themselves
They
before
should
getting
ask
into
them.
that relationship.
They should also ask this
Okay,
questions.
so right now, one of the big issues that is on air is that he purchased. Some people say it's 50 acres of land. Some people say it's 500. Some people say it's 250. Some people say it's 400. So, on the acre of land issue, did he purchase or did he not purchase it?
Okay, I am not as a Ndibo,
Yes.
but I know him.
Yeah.
Yes, this particular incident, from the information available, it happened around 2013.
Yes.
Yes, and I don't want to go into whether there is a land somewhere or there is no land somewhere because I don't know.
That's 13 years ago.
Yes, I don't know. But then, if there is a land that he has acquired, it must be for himself or for a different purpose, not for Ndibo. Because we do our things in unity. Are you getting my point? There has never been a time anybody has called anybody, let's contribute money to build something. Because if we are to build anything in Ghana in the name of Ndibo, the money that will be used to build that must be contributed by Ndibo. Collective effort. Nobody
But this is not the case here.
No, nobody is contributing money for anything. So I don't want to say there is land or there is no land because me that I like saying things that I'm 100% sure of. But I can tell you 70% there might be no land anywhere. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these propagandas that we are using when they were trying to be.
Yeah, like I from discussion have had before we got into filming, you mentioned that there was like the time that there was the power tussle between him and the.
I don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can tell. So there is nothing like Igbo kingdom. That one. Who is you building it for? Okay, let me give you another instance. I was president of Oganiru for 5 good years, which you know. Go through my register. If we had 70 members, 2000 during those 5 years, maybe we still have 70 members now, or even 75 or 80. But when you look at it, you see that like 40 members must have relocated. Because this is a case of people who leave, people comes. People leave and people come. You understand? So there's a time that you come to that meeting, like 10 people will decide to relocate permanently to Nigeria. Are you getting my point? You see that new members will join. Okay, first of all, I want to thank Ghanaians for harboring us. It's been a good experience. From my neighbors to my church community to the family. That's my church is my family. So they've been like another family away from home. My neighbors, the environment I found myself in Ghana. So that have been good to me and to my family. At the same time, I want to talk to my brothers, Nigerians. I don't want to say Igbos or Yoruba. I want to talk to Nigerians living in Ghana. You see, that very moment you leave your home, even if you are in Nigeria, but you just left your home to go and get something, even if you find yourself in a bar, you have 3 images to defend. You have that your own image as a person to defend. You have image of your family, the place you are coming from, to defend. You have image of your country to defend. So we can't come to Ghana and start living like a lawless people. As if the country, I see some Nigerians, and when they have confrontation with Ghanaians, the kind of things that come out of their mouth, and begin to ask yourself, are these really Nigerians? And this Igbo Yoruba thing, we have to stop, because I can't sit down here now and start talking about Yoruba people. In my company, I have Yoruba staffs. I get to my point. And I know that through one way or another, they might be able to come across this particular interview. So if I should open my mouth and say things about Yoruba, how would they feel when they see me? Some of them even live with me in the house. I have Yoruba friends. So the same message goes to Yoruba people. They say that it is only always an ignorant that look at the pointing finger instead of the direction that he points to. Like some of my Ghanaian brothers that will say, oh, Igbos must leave, Nigeria must leave. That person that is saying that Nigeria must leave, maybe he forgot, maybe he has a sister that is married to a Nigerian, or a brother that has married a Nigerian, or a business partner, or a friend.
They say they don't care.
Oh, no. No country can develop on its own. Not even United States of America, let alone Ghana or Nigeria. So those ones that say they don't care, I don't want to use a certain word. Those ones that say that they don't care, I don't want to use a certain word. Because they seem to not understand the whole setting. Ghana is gateway to Africa. Meaning what? That your gate is open for people to come in. Or is your visitation restricted to Europeans alone, not your African brothers? What are you saying? So I don't want to, I'm trying to avoid a certain word. Yes, I know that it wouldn't come out from there.
Something came to my mind and I wanted to. When this thing happened like this, I found something very interesting. Instead of other Nigerian tribal groups to be like, oh, Ghanaians look into this well, or put the blame on the person who is saying it, all Igbos are not like this. I found something very funny that a lot of videos came out of others trying to
join hands with Ghanaians to fight Igbos.
Yes.
No, it's been like this is something that we are used to. We are Igbos. Are you getting my point? This is something that we are used to. And see, the best thing that has happened to me is that I'm an Igbo man. Are you getting my point? In the beginning of this interview, I told you that Igbos are not buried outside because we believe so much in reincarnation. We believe that when you are buried within that person will incarnate, come back again. So in my next word, I want to come back as an Igbo man. This is the battle that we face both in Nigeria, everywhere we go. I don't know the reason, because I believe that Igbo man is the only person that can squeeze water out of a stone. As I'm sitting down here with you, if you tie my hands, my eyes, and send me to Iraq, and open my eyes in Iraq, I look around, I have 5 business, I'll make money. Is here. I was an apprentice for 7 years, 7 good years. You get it? So that's how we are created. And if we want to celebrate, we celebrate hard. And we don't owe anybody any apology. Are you getting my point? Because this is how we are. If we want to celebrate, we celebrate hard. And we don't look at you that you're Ghanaian. Because of that, we will not help you. No. Every human being is human being to us. That's how we are. Some people will say, oh, he is not Yoruba, because of that we will not extend our hand. This one will say we are, but Igbos, we are free, we are liberal. We don't count your tribe. When we want to help, we help everybody. When we want to assist, we assist everybody. When we want to accommodate, we accommodate everybody. So we see Nigerians as Nigerians. When we are in Ghana here, we see every Nigerian as a Nigerian. When we are outside Africa, we see every African as African. Are you getting my point? If I see a Ghanaian brother in the United States, he's my brother. I can't watch anybody intimidate him if I'm in a position to fight for him. The same applies to Nigerians that I see in Ghana here. So people that want to say, oh, he's Igbo, kill him, that one is their business. Of course, he cannot kill Igbos. If anyone would be able to kill Igbos, they would have wiped us out during the Biafran War. Here we are today. So that's what we are.
It's been very wonderful talking to you, very enlightening. And I really appreciate your unique point of view to the matter. It is very refreshing. And I'm sure that a lot of people are going to take solace in the word that you have spoken. So thank you for coming to AccraVice, and I hope to see you again another time. Peace.
Thank you so much.